A new day, a new Lego Bluey Polybag 2 review. What? I am ashamed that LEGO would bring me such an atrocity. This is the third time that LEGO has sent me a LEGO set to review in such a poor quality. Like, I'm not even gonna mention the minifigure at first because I'm getting so tired of these gray slabs. Like, no one wants any more gray slabs. I am tired that LEGO thinks that they can put down the slop in our faces. So this is Bingo's fancy restaurant, but there's not a bingo in sight because guess what? You can put Bluey or Bingo in the title and you actually won't get that exact Lego set. No. We get another Bluey minifigure in a paper bag, polybag form. Like, it's completely pathetic. They've been reusing all the same minifigure parts. They use the same pauldron piece and minifigure accessories. And look at that. They even put the Jango Fett visor on it again. And this is insane. Like, it doesn't have enough room for the head mold right here. And look at that. The exclusive Lloyd minifigure pieces are all together. And they're reusing the same waist case. Like, I just wish it was printed at this point. All in all, I think this is just a disgrace to the Lego Bluey name. And what is this? This isn't even the right printing. And what is this? They're using Shima parts again? How lazy can Lego even be? Let's dance. Oh, wait. Well, butter my biscuits. The new Lego Bluey paper bag is finally here. One of the last paper bags of the year. Well, that wasn't until the Pokemon sets just got revealed, so you're gonna have to wait until I do the full retrospective on every single paper bag this year. So we're gonna open up. Now, I'm very excited because I've had a long history with Lego Bluey as a franchise. Like, a lot of, like, my family members and stuff, they'll put it on all the time, so I have actually caught a lot more episodes of Bluey within the past recent years. And what I can also assume from the paper bag, polybag from last year is that this set will be here for the long run, and it's nice because it's gonna be a great companion because this is Fancy Restaurant with Bingo. So I'm actually gonna do a whole speed build of this, so yeah, get ready for that. Because we're gonna get a little fancy today, and look at that. These are very small hands right there. That's, my hands are pretty big. Now, the one that LEGO sent me versus the one that I had to pay with my hard-earned money is very different, and honestly, I much prefer the one that I actually paid with my hard-earned money than the one that LEGO sent, so I'm just gonna get rid of this. So I think we're starting off pretty strong, that we're actually getting another minifigure within a paper bag format. Like, Bingo right here is basically just Bluey, except in an orange format, essentially. Like, I mean, I know they get, like, they're actually siblings too, though I do like with the added addition of the fork and little chef's hat for Bingo, it actually adds a little more to the set than it's makes it, you know, it makes it a little more unique. The actual build and the play set itself, I mean, is pretty rudimentary. Like, it is supposed to be like this little tent, and this is actually based off a episode within the actual show where Bingo opens up their own fancy little restaurant where the parents are, you know, having to go on like a fancy dinner date and like to remember their old times. But Bingo and Bluey, being obviously the children they are, they're just preparing a little bit of beans and a little bit of jello. Now, the little bean can has appeared in other sets. I do find it very cute. It's a nice little bean little print that actually is from the show as well, and it is also nice because then you get a little bit of scrambled eggs that Bingo can whip up and make, and then you also get a nice little jello mold. Now, had I wished this would have been the Dwight Schrute Jello mold, would have been great, but the little line print on top too really does add a lot. That actually worked, guys. I'm very surprised of how creative Lego Bluey can actually be. And I do also appreciate the tent has multicolors on the top too. I think that is something very nice, very special. I didn't realize there was like a yellow print there because you can't even see it on the actual box. And I do appreciate having like the prints on like the back of the sides of them too, but like actually combining the sets together, I mean, they work kind of well. There's not really a point of connection. I could say you could do it unless you like mock it up a little bit. Like, I guess you could kind of take this off right here, and then, you know, maybe you can like connect it like this. There. Maybe move the table over here, chair right there too, and actually something that is very nice that I have just considered, you can take the little stuffed animal, little Bluey stuffed animal right there, and put the two children right next to each other, and they can actually have a nice little tea party. Actually, this is the perfect combination set. Like, I don't even need to buy any more Bluey sets. Like, for $10, you're basically getting a full set right here. So if you guys are gonna want to pick up some Lego Bluey sets for your children, or even for yourself, because I think you have two solid minifigures. Like, I've been harsh on 4+ sets back in the day, but honestly, with a set like this, it really doesn't come apparent to me. Like, yeah, you know, any minifigure that comes in a $5 set is already worth it. So to me, getting this is like a no-brainer. Like, how significant this Bluey paperback polybag was to me last year, and for the kind of growth of this channel, I really wanted to get this set. I was the most hyped when I heard there was gonna be another Bluey Lego set that was coming out this year. That was at the $5 price point. And this set has been hyped up for 2 months. This has been on the Reddit Lego Leak since April, and I'm like the only person that's known about it, because that's like the only place you could have figured out. I wasn't even sure it was coming out June 1st. Now, in the past, I'm also gonna make a disclaimer too. I have mentioned like where you can kind of get these sets very easily, and I know that like Target has a link for them right now. Shields, I got this off the Shields website. I also used to get a lot of stuff from Bricks and Minifigs, and I'm not gonna say like I still will or won't, but I'm at this point, I'm like, I'm never gonna recommend Bricks and Minifigs to anyone at this point. And I'm probably gonna keep buying these off of Shields anyway too. Also, I looked at the instructions. That's how bingo is supposed to be. You're just supposed to stand there right there. So, oopsies.